So Arsenal were well and truly beat, and while I'm not surprised when you look at the match stats, I can understand the fans' disappointment. We all saw this coming for a while. The formation and tactics haven't changed for most of the season, and they've been found out in recent weeks. For me, the biggest red flag that things were not going as well as planned was giving up 2-0 leads both against Liverpool and West Ham. You have to push on from a scoreline like that and grab another goal to kill the game off, and then the rest of the main 11 could get some sort of rest throughout the game. Then you've got the utter embarrassment of nearly losing to relegation-threatened Southampton. On a side note, I wanted to mention the whole Europa League thing. Now, a lot of fans were surprisingly not too bothered about us going out of that competition, but for me, I want to be winning any competition that we're in. So to pick and choose which competition you go for seems really odd to me. And ultimately, I want our team to be winning trophies, not ducking out of competitions in such a lame manner. If, say for example, Man United were to win the FA Cup, who could argue that they would end up having a better season than us? Ultimately, though, the team wasn't ready to go the distance, and compared to City, we looked miles away from them. You only have to look at the bench to see two players in Phil Foden and Riyad Mahrez. These players will be playing every week for any other club, but they're sat on the bench at City. Then you've got the striker options. Haaland is obviously a monster goal scorer, yes, but neither Jesus or Nketiah are good enough to score the goals needed to win a title. When you've conceded the amount of goals as well that we've conceded, you need someone who's going to be able to consistently take those one or two chances they get each game. Jesus works very hard, and Nketiah has glimpses of what he can do at times, but again, not enough throughout the season. I actually believe we look better with Trossard up there, and he isn't even considered a striker. We've relied so heavily on the likes of Saka that at this point I won't be surprised if he was burnt out. I see some people bring up the Saliba injury as a turning point too, but injuries happen to every team. This is why you have a squad to deal with it, and getting a hair transplant doesn't suddenly make you a good defender. A huge plus is we have secured Champions League football, and at the beginning of the season, wasn't that what we all wanted? I hope we can build on what we've achieved. The first half of the season was incredible, but we lacked that extra bit of quality to push us over the line. That extra money needs to be invested in a quality striker, and that bench needs some genuine changes. There isn't enough strong competition for the starting 11 in my opinion. There are some big decisions coming soon as well with the senior members of the squad. Eventually we're going to have to be looking at replacing the likes of Xhaka, and as good as he has been, Partey as well. Question is, are the owners willing to back Arteta again with £100 million worth of signings? We'll have to wait and see.